So guys, I'm making a side dish to go with our dinner tonight, and it just dawned on me this would make a great entree at the sorority house for lunch one day. I'm making dirty rice. So it starts with a mirepoix, and I'm going to add some diced up red bell peppers. And I get these in the pan, I give them all mixed up. I got a little butter in there for starters, and we're just going to let these start softening for us. So just keep moving them around. I'm on about a medium heat. I'm not going to season anything yet. We're just going to keep cooking these, let them soften up. Then we're going to go ahead and add in some ground beef. That's what I'm using today. You can use anything you want. You could throw some pork sausage or Italian sausage. You could throw some ground lamb. And for a real authentic flavor, you can add in some ground up chicken livers if you want. I'm just going to go with the straight ground beef. I think that has really good flavor. And since this is just a side dish, I don't want to get too carried away. So we're going to soften that up. We're going to let it start browning. I'll start mixing those veggies in. We're going to let this all kind of cook together. Let all these flavors come together. There's a lot of flavor in that pan right now with just the mirepoix, the red peppers, and that ground beef. We'll start seasoning now. I'm going to start with some garlic powder. I got a little onion powder. Next, we're going to add some chili powder. Now I'm just seasoning by eye. I got some dried oregano and some dried thyme. Then, of course, guys, we're going to need a little bit of kosher salt. Use whatever salt you want. And I got some fresh cracked pepper. And that's it for our seasonings. Go ahead and mix those up really well. We're going to go ahead and let that ground beef finish cooking all the way through. I'm not going to strain it because I want that fat in there. It's going to be perfect flavor, and it's really going to help with the texture of this rice when we're done. So when I do my rice, I do 2 to 1. 2 parts liquid to 1 part rice. So I'm going to start with the rice. I have it in this glass. Use anything to measure. I'm just going to mark the top of that cup. Pour in my rice, and I'm going to use that same mark when I do my liquids. So we're going to go ahead and mix this. This is important now. Get all that rice coated and all the flavor in there, and the butter and the fat. Go ahead and be sure it's all really well coated. Stir it around really well. And at this point, we're going to go ahead and add in our liquid. Now, I'm going to fill the liquid to the same point I filled the rice, but I'm going to do it twice because we're going 2 to 1. 2 parts liquid, 1 part rice. So I have it filled to the top of that yellow line. We're going to pour that in. Now I'm going to do one more, 2 to 1. We're just going to give that a little bit of a stir. Make sure there's no lumps in there. Get it well incorporated. And guys, we're going to throw on the lid. I'm going to let this cook on medium-low for 20 minutes. Let it come to a little simmer. I'm using a bowl for a lid because I don't have one that actually fits. But after 20 minutes, look at that. It's absolutely perfect. You don't have to go any longer. Don't remove the lid while you're cooking it. Just let it go. Look how light and fluffy that is. It's just so airy. It just fluffs right up. It's absolutely perfect. At this point, you can go ahead and taste it, only because you're not going to be able to wait. Now, this would be a perfect entree, I was thinking, for the house. Nice on a cold day. Little piece of garlic bread on the side. Nice little salad. Of course, we're going to eat it alongside some enchiladas. What a treat. Cheers, everyone.